Welcome to the channel, Capricorn. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going? So guys, welcome here to your January 2020 StarGuide tarot card reading. So I am shuffling the Starman tarot card deck here for you in conjunction with this reading, and it's going to be probably a deep reading for you. I do a meditation to channel your guides before I do your reading, so they're going to be present here with my guides and probably going to uncover things that are making you stuck. So I hope you enjoy the reading, but keep in mind it's general, so if it resonates, that's amazing. But I hope you do get something from it, and I do hope you enjoy it. And if you guys are interested in receiving guidance throughout the month, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm here to serve you guys on your journey. You know, that's my whole purpose here for you guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and let's start looking at the cards here. The first one is going to sort of call out or highlight your present situation, and I'll just shuffle one last time here, and I'll wait for that card to present itself. So your present situation, I've got the Four of Swords here, and just give me a second to get organized. So you've got the Four of Swords here, so some of you could be like really in a place where you're evaluating what is happening in your life right now. Is this where you want to be? Are these the people that you want to be with? You know, really starting to collect yourself. And I don't know why I'm getting the words here, do not pass go. I feel like some of you could have started down a path and gone, no, wait a second, that's not for me, or I'm with the wrong person, like I'm working for the wrong company, I don't live in the right place. So you're taking stock. It's like you're just sitting back and maybe making lists or starting to understand that there's something better for you on your journey. So in order to do that, you're sort of maybe isolating a little bit, or not going out as much as you used to, and really just taking time to go in, because you're understanding that every answer that you need is inside you, and you don't need to take a poll of your friends or, you know, on Facebook or social media. You understand that you have all your answers. So the cause of any conflict for you is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, it really talks about alchemy and being able to create whatever it is. But I'm not sure, because you're just sort of in this phase where you're starting to understand that you create your universe. There was something that Beyonce said during an interview that always resonated with me, and she said, I run my world, you know. And the more I think about it, the more it makes sense, because you have the ability to change everything around you using your thoughts. So I think some of you are really getting there, but not quite 100%. So this journey, and some of you could be going through the dark night of the soul. The journey is just beginning or starting to unfold for you. And this always reminds me kind of Mad Men, of like kind of getting everything that you wanted, but realizing it's not the truth of what you want, and sort of free falling through your life right now. And you're going to start drifting towards probably a higher goal for yourself. But it could feel like a bit of a free fall for you right now, which is really weird. I'm getting kind of a strange vision for you guys, but let's keep on pulling cards here. So any changes needed in order to face this challenge here? So I have the Prince of Wands. So the Prince of Wands is just really ready for anything. And I feel like could be things that are being, I'm getting the words picked and chosen, selective, like maybe not accepting every single thing that comes towards you, and just taking the experiences that you want. And the advice that I'm getting is to really experience everything, because it's there for a reason. It's to help you sort of round out your journey and to understand more about you. And that could be what's giving you this disconnected feeling with the Three of Pentacles. And perhaps when you start to go inside yourself and start asking for help from your angels and your guides, you'll start to understand that everything is there to develop you, especially at this stage in your life, because I feel like you feel like you've got a really good handle on it, but your spirit guides are trying to send you messages. I think I'm okay. Okay. Messages, but you're picking them out because you're not enjoying the physical experience of it, or it's coming to you in a messenger that you don't want to talk to. So if you've sort of closed off on a couple of aspects, you guys, if you don't want to listen to somebody, at least listen to their message. You don't have to invite them back into your life, but there's messages that are not coming through to you. And you want to hear these, you want to experience things, because it's going to help you on your journey. So let's have a look at your strengths with the next card. You guys have a really deep sense of intuition. And you could be getting mixed messages from yourself. I'm seeing that some of you are not following higher self. You could be getting impulses to go places and turning them down. You could be getting intuitive thoughts on what to do next, and you're turning them down. I really see there's blocks ahead of you. So this Four of Swords is going to be very intrinsic to your development in sitting back and listening without hesitation to your guides, even if it feels like it's crazy. If they're saying to stay away from somebody, you should probably do that. If you're being guided to like jump in the car and drive to the park, just go do it, and start following your impulses a little bit more trustingly. I need to pull another card here. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So if you start listening to your intuition a little bit more, it really will start your journey. It's really going to enhance what you have right now. The Seven of Pentacles is about planting seeds for your future, right? So this is all part of your future right now. And the universe, and I just said this to my son yesterday, the universe knows what it's doing. So even if it doesn't seem like it's going to have any kind of rewarding outcome, and I'll tell you quickly why I said that. Just over 2 years ago, my son moved to another major city in Canada, and he just happened to end up getting a job at a certain place, and he ended up there, and he ended up meeting, the love of his life. But he wouldn't have known that going in. He just felt like he needed to move there. He wasn't 100% sure why, but he moved, and he ended up meeting this lovely girl. So that's what the universe is doing for you. It's planting these seeds, wants you to follow this path, even if you're like, well, I'm not really sure why. The universe knows what it's doing for you, you guys, and it's giving you signs and symbols here, your intuition, and you could be kind of rebelling against it because you don't quite understand it, or it's making you uncomfortable. You could be getting asked to phase somebody out of your life, or you could be getting asked to follow somebody that you're not a huge fan of, but there's all these reasons for it, you guys, and it's all going to be part of, your bigger overall life strategy. So let's see if there's any other challenges here, you guys. So you have the World card. So the World card is all about a sense of accomplishment. I think for some of you, I'm getting here that you may not want to listen to other people's advice because you think that your advice is better. And I think that's pretty normal for people to do that. Like, what are you talking about? This is my life, right? But people have different ways of looking at things, and it could be just a slight perspective that could tweak you, like it would just sort of make you think like, oh, wait a second, and can start the tumblers going, like have a domino effect, could just give you a little bit of a push into an understanding of something else. So don't let your sense of like, I know better than you, I think you're crazy and I'm not going to listen to you. Don't let that, what's that phrase? Don't kill the messenger. Like, just let the messenger come in. You can ignore them. You can take the news, ignore the weather, just take what they've got to say and then filter that person right back out. But I think somebody's trying to come in with a message for you and you're ignoring it because you have zero respect for them. But even if you don't like them, there's something in what they have to say that is going to be the ignition for a stream of events that will lead to the way that you plant your life for abundance in the future. So that's your biggest challenge, is going to be able to Listen to somebody that you probably don't like or don't respect a whole lot, and take something that they've said and use it as the fertilizer for where you need to go. That was a lot. So your outcome, you guys. So we have the Prince of Swords here. And the Prince of Swords, he feels like he's been through a lot and he's looking a little bit bedraggled here, but he's still standing. And just remember that no matter what has happened, you guys, you're still standing and you're able to face things. And I think you should check out Spirit Animal Raven after the reading. And he's standing in front of, like, I feel like you guys right now could feel like you're in a bit of a wasteland, but you're not, you know. That's how a seed feels when it's been planted. You know, it's dark, there's not a lot of going on, but this is like you're being germinated right now, and you have to understand that everything is preparing you for the next level. And some of you could be going through an ascension path too, or a dark night of the soul, which is why you probably don't want to listen to anybody else, because you're going through maybe a bit of an emotional or an intellectual turmoil, which is why it's so important to prioritize your self-care with the Four of Swords. But Prince of Swords, he is a warrior, and you guys are a warrior right now. And you're definitely on the front lines of your future and making it all happen here. And I don't know why, I'm just getting like something about a multi-pass. You guys could be invited to go somewhere and you may not want to go. But there's a message there for you. What's that movie? I can't remember the name of the movie. The Fifth Element, like Bruce Willis, he just sort of followed along everything that happened. Was it Bruce Willis? Anyway, and he ended up saving the key to the world. And I feel like that is what is happening here for you. Like you've got the key to the rest of your life, and you're going to have to take some uncomfortable steps and listen to some people that you're not a big fan of. And it's going to start unlocking doors for you. So you have a really interesting reading here, you guys, and I hope it's helpful in some way. So let me know in comments what you think, and I'll see you back here another time. Take care. Bye.